Namaskar, everyone. Welcome to our healing circle today at our Be Well and Stay Well series here at the Blue Star Ashram in Trinidad and Tobago. I am Prema Devi, and I will be very happy to guide you through the first segment to energize your lungs and boost your immune system, followed by Krishna Priya, who will be doing a mindful energy flow, heart-centered, and of course, the last segment with our beloved Gurudev, exploring the healing realms of meditation. So before we go into the exercises, the practices, we will do a little centering. So I will invite you to sit comfortably. You can open your legs, relax your shoulders and chest. You can just place the palms on your lap and close your eyes gently. Follow the breath for a few seconds. Breathing in through the nose and breathing out through your nose. Feeling the belly expanding as you inhale and contracting as you exhale. And let's use this moment to bring the attention inwards. Fully here and now, in present moment awareness. Allowing yourself to tap into that infinite space of peace, love, and vitality. Breathing in silence into the mind and breathing out silence. And here we want to open our hearts to each other. To the space, this magical moment that has been created for us to heal and to grow, to expand our awareness. Feeling much gratitude to the Masters of the Light for their blessings, their grace, for the teachings guiding us, supporting us, protecting us in every moment. And just feel your heart to expand, allow your arms to flow, your palms. Breathing in love and joy into the chest. And breathe out love and joy. Bring a beautiful smile into your face. Relaxing the muscles in your face, in your chest, in your whole body. Smiling to every cell, every part of you. Embracing your bodies, mental, emotional, and physical. And here we bring the attention down into your belly area. We want to tap into that infinite reservoir of energy, expanding the belly fully. And breathing out. Enjoying the fact of breathing. Bringing prana into the body, oxygen to the lungs, to every cell. And notice how the body feels. When you breathe deeply and fully, and now here we want to bring the attention back into our senses. Doing the breathing a little bit more gross, trying to listen to your own breath as you breathe in and as you breathe out. And just to end our centering and begin our first segment, let's chant the sound of Om, breathing out together. And breathing in to chant. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And when you are ready, you can gently open your eyes. And welcome back, everyone. Here, I guess most of you are already seated, but I just would like to invite you to sit as comfortably as you can. Try to keep your spine really straight, as erect as possible. You can come a little bit closer to the edge of your chair with your feet parallel to each other. So here again, the posture is very important, even for listening. So it keeps you more alert and awake. So we have been listening a lot about the importance of boosting our immune system and all the many things that we can do to do that. So for today's segment, we will be targeting the long meridian area or channels with some tapping and acupressure exercises that will boost not only our respiratory system, which greatly enhances the immune system as well, but also finding ways to awaken or reactivating those energy areas, or how they call it, pressure points in the body that will clear or release stagnant energy as well as energizing. We will also do a series of Qigong movements. In this case, we're focusing on the Chinese healing practices, Chinese healing Qigong. And we're using as such massage, Qigong, and also acupressure. In this case, we will be using also exercises for the spinal cord that will help us release stress. Many of us don't realize, but just going through our daily activities and trying to accomplish so many things can actually create a lot of stress in our bodies, mentally, emotionally, and physically. So it is really important to be very, very mindful and aware of when our energies are getting depleted, of when our bodies are getting really tired, of our minds overheated, our brain with so much energy as we are continuously thinking or using our emotional energies to relate to others. So again, in this case, Qigong practices help us to stay balanced at all levels. So I will be showing you some very important points that we can stimulate along the meridian channels, again, to bring balance, to release stress, and even to let go of physical pains such as headaches. So before we begin, I just would like to show you the graphics of what the lungs meridian look like, from what point to what point we can find them. So there are 11 acupuncture points, as you can see in the image, and they start right here by the collarbone, where it joins with the shoulder joint. Here is they call it the lung 1 and 2, and it comes all the way down through your arm by the side of your thumbnail. In this case, on both sides, the meridian goes through both arms. So it ends right by the outer side of your thumbnail. So we will be stimulating some of those points, and also I will be telling you the benefits of some of them. So before we start with the actual exercises, we will be doing some warm-up stretchings and massage as well. So let's bring our palms together and rub your palms. Gently and slowly, but with a lot of excitement for what is coming. Bringing a beautiful smile into your face. And just relax. Forget about what you did or you did not do yet. And just stay full in the now. And now bring the palms on your face and massage your face using your index and middle finger just to circle around your face area, going up through your nose, around your eyes, massaging your head, and tapping the top of your head, awakening those cells and energy points at the top of the head, the crown. And now bring the palms right at the back of your neck and give your neck a nice little massage, bringing the palms from side to side. I need to be very mindful of the mic. And then we sweep the energies down along the front of the chest. And now bringing the arms down to your knees, massaging your knees. And coming all the way down to your feet. Now bringing the palms up through the sides and to the back into your kidneys. Massaging your kidneys and release. Very nice. Now we want to relax our arms right by the sides and just leave a little bit of a space around your armpits area. Here we want to bend slowly towards the left side or your right. We will be doing both sides. And bring your head sideways, allowing your arm just to hang and relax. Now remember to breathe deeply and slowly, deep long breaths. Coming back to center. And now we do the opposite side. Now here it's important to remember that the efficacy of the exercises has a lot to do with the way we breathe, how deeply we do it, and how much coordination there is with the breath and the moves. Coming back to center slowly. Now we will be tracing the long meridian along, in this case, our left arm first. And here we want to locate that point first. So if you bring your right fingers on your collarbone, you follow it all the way down to where the shoulder joint begins. You will feel a little tender spot here, right below the collarbone and the shoulder. And here is where the long meridian, they call it number 1 and 2, are located. And here we want to trace it by lifting our palm up and coming all the way down to our thumbnail here. We turn our palm down, and now here we come up through the index finger. Here we're going to use the intestine meridian coming all the way up, and as we come down, we switch right across, as if you are sweeping the energy down. And we do it with the opposite side. Again, we want to locate our collarbone all the way to the right side, and right underneath, finding that tender spot just below the collarbone and the shoulder joint. And here we lift our palm up and we trace that long meridian all along the arm. Now palm coming down, and we come up through our index finger all the way up to our shoulder, and as we cross sideways, we release any stagnant energy. Very nice. So now we will be using the same spot to do a little bit of acupressure and massage. So here we find the spot again, and with your fingers you press down slightly, breathe in, and in the exhale you start doing the small rotations clockwise in that same spot. Here we are stimulating again this energy point to boost the immune system, but also we are activating the lung meridian, energizing and clearing the lung spot. So here again, we want to give a nice massage. And we release. Very nice. Now let's try it with the other side. Locating that point for the lungs. Pressing as you breathe in and releasing, circling. Very nice. And again, remember to bring a beautiful smile into the face, relaxing your whole body, and just enjoying the self-healing process. And we release. Now we use here tapping as well. So we use different ways of activating or stimulating these energetic points. So here we just make a fist, and with the tip here of your fingers, we just tap on the same spot. And again, just imagine that you're switching the light bulb in a room. So you are lightening up all the cells involved in this area. And now we release, and we do it with the opposite side. So here is important to mention that it's always good to do both sides. Whenever you are working with, again, energy points or massaging one area, it's also important to do the other side, left and right. we release. Very nice. Now close your eyes for a second and just notice how the body feels. Notice if there is any energy stimulation in that area, in your arms, in your chest. Now you can open your eyes again. And here we want to also bring energy to our hands. So just shake your hands. Trying to bring again energy to our fingers. And shake it up now with the palms up. Again, we want to stimulate. Say that the hands as well as the feet have contain the different organs and parts of the body. And of course, the palms are related to the heart, the sense of touch, so we're stimulating different parts. And here we relax. Very nice. There is another important point related to the lung meridian. They call it the L10, and it's right here. We did it a couple of Saturdays. Here in this area where the bones of in this case, the index and the thumb come together, it's like a little triangle. Here, right at the top, again, we find the tender spot where the joints here get together. And here, this is a wonderful spot to use. Of course, not if you are pregnant, but it's perfect for headaches and for creating balance into the body, for bringing the energy down into the gut area for those that have a lot of thoughts, mental stimulation, or energy that the head gets overheated. This is a wonderful spot to use. So again, we press down as we breathe in, and then we rotate gently. Very nice. So you can do it for up to 1 minute. And then we switch sides. Now we find it on our right palm. Again, we find our little triangle here between the thumb and the index finger. And we want to go to the higher area where there is a tender spot. You can actually feel it, where here the bones are joining. You press down as you breathe in, and then again, we start rotating or massaging. Here we're stimulating this point, which again is for boosting the immune system, for headaches, for pain relief, and for bringing the heating energies down. Very nice. And now there is another way of stimulating this point. If we make almost like an L shape with our palm, we can use this bone that comes here out of your thumb as a little healing hammer. So you can actually tap into that same spot, the L10, the triangle spot, with your little hammer, the little bones coming out of your thumb from the opposite hand. And notice how it feels. This one actually goes deeper. And again, just be mindful of the wonderful benefits that this is giving you. Notice if you feel actually more balanced and your heads are a little bit cooler, or perhaps we're already cool down. And now we switch sides. Again, we do our L shape, and with the bone, we do the same. We do the tapping with our opposite palm. Very nice, and here we release. Now here we're gonna go into our Qigong movements, because this one is Chinese. Qigong is for the Korean version. So here, we want to do some spinal cord movements for releasing stress and also stimulating all the joints along the spinal cord. So here we're working with the nervous system as well. So when you feel really stressed, for whatever reason it might be, this is a wonderful exercise. So we make a fist with both palms, bringing them right by your chest area. And here we want to open up as you breathe in, lifting your head up, opening the chest area. And as you breathe out, you bring your arms together and your elbows are almost touching, bringing the palms together. Bending, here you want to curve your back, and as you inhale, you open up again. Looking up, opening the arms, pushing your chest out, and as you exhale, you round your back, bringing palms together, and if possible, your elbows as close as they can get. Rounding down. Again, breathing in and out. And enjoy this beautiful flow. In, out, in, out. I hope you're all feeling so relaxed already. In, out, and one more. In and out. Beautiful. Releasing your palms and your arms, and just allow them to rest on your lap. And notice how you feel. Notice the breath. And now here our final exercise to energize the lungs. Here we're going to breathe in all the way up. Here we come up to the chest first, turning our palms up to the ceiling, looking up, all inhaling and exhaling. Palms come down to the chest and turning down, resting on your lap. Breathing into the chest and all the way up, opening slightly and exhale, coming down to chest and turning them facing up, resting on your lap. One more, continue with the flow. In, as if you are floating with every movement, your arms, coordinating with the breath. Long inhales and long exhales. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Very good, beautiful everyone. In, out. Nice to see everyone doing it. In, and out. And now here, relaxing your palms on your lap, closing your eyes slowly, and just notice how you feel. I feel like I can inhale forever and exhale forever. I hope you too. I hope you really enjoy this session and that you can incorporate some of these practices in your daily routine. Thank you so much, everyone. And now Krishna Priya will guide you through the next segment. Namaskar.
Namaskar everyone, and a very warm welcome to this second segment. As you would have seen it in your email, the name of this segment, it is a Heart-Centered Flow. And I can add it for a happy summer. Why? Because most of you over there are in the season of the summer, and the program and the flow relates with that. We're going to find it out more in the presentation. So the segment is composed of the two parts. The first part is having a bit of understanding the heart role and the emotion that relates with importance throughout the overall health, overall well-being. And the second part will be a flow combining yoga and Qigong and breathing exercises to enhance the theory aspect and the understanding. So with this having been said, I'm asking every team to put the PowerPoint up. So a heart-centered flow, and we can go to the next slide. So here you see the heart organ. Is it situated in the middle of the chest between the lungs? And even though the emotional heart is more in the middle of the chest, the physical heart, it's a bit more towards the left and upward. We're gonna feel it soon when we're gonna start the flow. And the heart is one of the most important muscular organs in the body. Why? Because without the heartbeat, then you agree with me, the life will cease to exist in this physical body. We can live without breathing. Yogic demonstrates that they can be nourished from the inner prana, from the subtle energy, but without a heartbeat, we cannot live. And the heart works for us 24/7 throughout the whole year, throughout the whole lifespan. And it works as a pump, sending blood to various parts of the body. Also, oxygenated blood pumped from the heart reaches the body organs through the arteries. So it carries oxygen, that it carries energy, life force throughout the entire parts of the body. And also the pulmonary artery carries deoxygenated blood from the heart to the lungs for oxygenation and returns oxygenated blood back to the heart through the pulmonary veins. So here we see the relationship between the heart and the lungs. So let's go to the next slide. Now in traditional Chinese medicine approach, the heart is the emperor of the kingdom of all organs, ruling over the entire being, or ruling over the entire kingdom that is this physical body. And why? Because the heart delivers and pumps blood throughout the whole organs and the entire body. And without this blood, sending blood and oxygen to the blood to the other organs, the life of the other organs, it ceases to be at optimal level. So the heart is the one that does this work for all the body and all the other organs. But also, it says that the heart houses the body's spirit, named the Shen, that radiates also through one's face and eyes. Houses the body spirit. So the heart and the mind are very much interconnected in Chinese medicine. In Chinese medicine, we have the emotional mind that resides here in the heart, and also is the spiritual, the transcendental mind that resides in the upper brain. But for the body, for operating in this physical body, in this realm, the mind, emotional mind, resides here in the heart. So therefore, all the operation of emotion, overthinking, overactivity that we all facing, it's impacting our physical heart. As you know, the Chinese medicine works with meridians that are pathways that also deliver qi energy throughout the whole body and to the organs. And the heart meridian starts from just from here, from the heart, and goes a little bit up, going down under the armpit, where you see there in the picture, and then goes down in the inside part of the arm, excuse me, running all the way down to the pinky finger. And it runs on both arms the same. The most important point here on the heart meridian, it is there, as you see it in the picture with the palm, just closer to the wrist. So when we want to influence the body and the heart, we can press this point here. Also, there are another, excuse me, the air conditioning in the hall makes me cough a bit. So there are another 4 points here that are closer in this part of the palm, So when we do the tapping and we tap this part of the palm, we also target all the 4 points there. We can do also tapping in this part of the palm. It's very good for immediately regulating the heart. And also, in the meridian tapping, one of the 9 points they use, it's here under the armpit, because immediately transmits information to the heart. And also the pericardium meridian that is not here in the picture, it has kind of the same way of pathways as the heart, and it starts from here, runs down on the inside palm of the arm, part of the arm, and goes and connects to this finger. And the same important points are also mirroring as the heart meridian. So when we tap in this part of the arm, we're also targeting the pericardium meridian. That it's that cover, that sac that protects also the physical heart. So we go more into this in our practical part. So that it's about the heart meridian and traditional Chinese medicine. Now, we said that the physiological functions of the heart are managing blood in our body, but also it's commanding mental activity. Why? Because I spoke about the emotional mind that resides here in the heart. Now also regulates the circulatory system, the pericardium that I spoke about. It pairs with a small intestine. So from the heart meridian, one of the branches goes to the small intestine. Small intestine and heart meridian, they work in pair together. But also regulates the tongue and the speech. The triple burner, or the triple heater, the inner thermostat of the physical body, that also regulates all the 3 dantians, all the parts of the physical body, and also regulates the face and facial expression and sleep. Let's speak a bit about this. The tongue and the speech. Why? Because it says that the tongue is the extension of the heart in Chinese medicine. And through the tongue reading and the tongue color and transformation of the heart, one can say if the heart also is in imbalance. A very hard red color on the tip of the tongue can express irregulation in the heart organ. And also, it's about speech and expression. So in Chinese medicine, the way we express, the ability to express and speak out, it's relating also with the heart. And also in extreme emotional exchanges in the physical body, sometimes the speech can just stop. We feel like we cannot say anything. We are speechless in that sense, just because of an overwhelming emotional and mental activity also that disimbalance the heart organ. And also, why face and facial expression? Because we said that the heart also, it's the emperor of the spirit. And you can say that when the spirit is healthy, you can see through the eyes and through the facial expression. When somebody is happy, you can see through the face, you can see through the eyes, the blinking of the eyes, the color of the face. It's pinky red color. It's not dull and white and that has no life force in it, and the spirit is just dull and disconnected. So that's why a heart activity, an emotion activity can express also through our facial expression. And also it's very important for the sleep and insomnia and all the disimbalances related with sleep. Let's go to the next slide, please. Now, in traditional Chinese medicine, the season associated with the heart is the summer. That's why I said a happy summer, because now in the summer, everybody wants to go out. It's a coming out, it's not a going within, as in the winter season when everybody goes within, withdraw and nourish the spirit. Now the spirit wants to self-express, to express all the emotions. And also the whole nature, it's ripening, it's in expression fully in the summer element. And the element associated with the heart, it's the fire. Why? And it's interesting because in yoga, the fire, it's associated with the gut and the navel. But the fire, it's the expression of excessive passion, excessive desire that can reside in our own being and in the heart. And you can imagine yourself in situation when you are restless, you want something very, very much in that moment. You have that kind of explosion of restlessness coming from your emotional being, and that can stress a lot the physical heart. Too much joy also, too much laughing, uncontrolled, can also overburn the physical heart. So the fire, the way the fire is extinguished and cannot keep its own limits, the same with the heart and emotional expression when they are uncontrolled. And I put over there the yang and the symbol of yin and yang, because in the summer, this outward aspect of ourselves can turn very much into the yang aspect, yang being light, dynamic, it's summer, it's in expression, but can be also unmanaged sometimes and can lead to very much disorder and imbalance into our own being. So therefore, we need to understand how to work with the yin aspect of our own personality, more nourishing, in self-expression, in the same time staying calmness, nourishing, and also self-aware. So we'll see that in our practices later. And the last slide, if we can go to the last slide, just a bit of information about the heart, health, and the science of well-being through the exercises and through the therapies associated with it. And cycling and all these activities, swimming and running, are very much good and healthy for promoting a physical, healthy heart, if there are no issues that are happening in our physical heart. Because it's interesting, even through rapid running or rapid cycling, the heart rate variability and the heart rate regulates. And also the blood pressure lowers. Those that have high blood pressure, through these movements that are more dynamic, can regulate that blood pressure. It can increase more blood flow into the heart, therefore a healthy heart, expand the blood vessels so they are not clogged and create that plug, and it brings also a calming and reducing effect. And yoga, it's excellent for relaxation, and the deep breathing aspect of the yoga, the diaphragmatic breathing, helps very much to regulate this imbalance in the heart rhythm, imbalance in our emotional being. So with this having been said, let's go to the practices now. Let's take a moment to empty ourselves from all that we would have heard and just connect with our physical heart. And how we can do this? I'm inviting you a bit to a fast movement. So wherever you are, if you want to stand up, if it's possible for you, just give yourself permission to dance or to express and to move a bit more faster in the body. To increase this circulation in the heart and experience that relaxation and the sense of joy and well-being, distressing that comes when we act like this, when we move like this. And if you want, you can run faster. You don't have to mirror me. However you feel inspired, however your heart condition is, just to feel yourself a bit active, expressing in the nature, running or cycling or swimming or dancing. And now let's stop and relax. And let's place the palms on the chest and feel the heartbeat. Connect with your physical heart and see where it is your physical heart. Now you can feel it, isn't it? Yes. Can we be more generous about its activities throughout the entire life? Can we create a relationship with this physical heart in this moment? It beating many, many times per day. I couldn't even say that number. It was 6 numbers of how much it beats throughout the whole day and pumps blood, and how much it takes to pump blood from the heart to the toe, some seconds. It works very hard for us. So let's now come on our mat or on our carpet, if we can have that possibility. It will be nice to bring a bit more relaxation and awareness in the body through some yoga practices. And here I'm inviting you to slowly put your foot on the ground, bend the knees, open a bit the legs. I hope everybody can see me. And take your hands, extend it over the head, and continue to observe the physical heartbeat. Remain centered within, knowing your heart, knowing your body. And here we go into the diaphragmatic breathing, into slow-paced breathing that calms the nervous system, calms the heart. So here, as we want to pacify the heartbeat, we want to be aware of breathing in the belly, in the chest, how the belly moves out when we breathe in, and belly goes inside to the back when we breathe out. And if it's possible for you to raise up the hips in the bridge pose. If it's not too much for you, you can put a cushion under your glutes, under your back, if it's too much for you. And here, let's continue to breathe slowly and deeply into the belly, relaxing everything. Observing the coming and going out of our belly. We can be more aware in this posture. And if it's too comfortable to keep the hands over the head, you can place your hands on the mat, supporting a bit the body, but it's better to keep them extended. Breathe in and out and relax. Breathe out and lower the glutes now. Extend the right leg. And now breathe in. And when we breathe out, we want to bring the nose closer as much as possible to the left leg. Breathe out. Hold it a bit. Breathe in. Release it. Coming back, lower the leg. Take an in-breath and out-breath there. And observing the relaxation that it's arising within yourself. Still, you might feel the heartbeat, the pulsation, also in the navel area. And we do the same with the other leg. Take a in-breath. Bend the right knee. Breathe out. Hug your right knee, bringing the knee to the nose as much as possible without stressing. Hold on there a bit. Breathe out and relax. Observe again the breathing Allow the breath to happen more in the belly area with the heart relaxation. Feeling the coming in and out of the belly. And when this happens, observe what happens in your body, in your mind, in the entire being. And now you can turn on the left side, slowly and gently. And from here, slowly and gently, taking your time, pushing on the palms, coming up in your own way, slowly and gently, nicely, still observing the heartbeat, still connected with your physical heart. Slowly you can push in your legs, keeping the head down, uncurving your spine. As you come out, taking the arms and palms in front of your chest, let's make a connection now between the arms and the physical heart. Can you feel that the arms are an extension of your physical heart? They are like wings coming out from the heart, bringing them down, still feeling that connection between the arms and the heart and the chest. And here we're going to engage the crane breathing from Qigong. We're going to breathe in, bringing the hands up to the chest. Breathe out, slowly, still holding that connection between the arms, the chest, and the heart. And observe if there is more relaxation in that part of the body, more introspection, more ease, more softness, more spaciousness, breathing out. That is related with the heart and the element associated with it. The heart, when it's in balance, when it's regulated, it gives a sense of spaciousness within, without barriers, without limits. When we feel contracted in the heart, we feel a tension in the heart, in the chest area. And now let's bring the hands to the side. Pushing towards the wall, breathing into the heart. Turn the palms in front as you want to self-express with everything around you, and everything around you also nourish your heart. Breathing in here again. You can touch your physical heart or your energetic heart, and now offer it back. The gentleness, the calmness, that it's in balance, the attributes of a calm heart, balanced spirit. Pushing to the side, pressing and generating more heat into the heart, more energy into the heart as you bend also the wrist. Breathing in, embracing everything, bringing into your heart, and let the heart nourish you. And from here, we're bringing down to the lower dantian, where we keep a moment, a self-observation throughout our entire being, the physical heart, the physical body, the energetic body that surrounds this physical body, and also our mind, emotional mind, and our spirit. I hope you do feel the benefits of these practices. I'm going to continue with this practice in the next time when I will have the chance into the wellness series, because I had more to share with you, but the time was limited. Until then, until we meet again, Namaskar. And before we invite Guruji to take us to the depth of the well-being and healing, let's bring our hearts together in praying, in collective prayer for the prayer box. So having your hands energized, your heart energized, your spirit free, happy, radiant, healthy, in the quantum field where we feel we are one, our thoughts and emotions have no boundaries. Let's bring that intention and the prayer to the divine, to the Supreme One, that manifests through angels, through guides, through spirits, throughout every one of us, to the nature, to hold us together in that spirit of health, well-being, and also all the names, all the beings that are included here in the box. If you know somebody in your life, in your neighborhood, or anywhere in this world, you want to pray for it, this is the moment. And let's visualize a healthy, happy person, a healthy, happy world that includes us also. Start with us and also end with us. Thank you so much, everyone, for participation. And now I'm handing over to Guruji for an amazing segment that we're going to follow, as always. Namaskar.
Namaskar, everyone, and welcome to our Be Well, Stay Well practice session, meditation. This allows you to really go to the very heart of your power. It is not just about action, which you were involved in earlier on. But the energy behind action. It allows you to really begin to see life differently. It's about consciousness expansion. It's about centering at the deepest level of your being. And at the deepest level of your being, right here, right now, is silence, is peace, is infinite love, is infinite wisdom. Right at the depth of your being in this moment, now and right here. The goal should be that when you are active in whatever you're doing, whether you're thinking, whether you are being in an emotional relationship with life around you, you should be in contact with the source of your being, where your highest intelligence and guidance come from, where your love is infinite and forgiveness comes naturally, where your thought finds greater power, and from where your focus and concentration becomes very powerful. That's where meditation takes you. And that's where I'd like to guide you today. Everything that you need and want, it's right inside of you. You have the power to attract anything from outside of you. But you have also the power to destroy your body or to heal it based on your level of management of your mind, based on your power, focus, and attention, and based on the power of your intention. Driven by dark patterns of thinking within you, you ruin your own well-being. So when dark patterns, monstrous patterns inside of you, take hold of your mind, and you become helpless to them, driven by them, only ruin can happen. So you need to be in charge of your power, not the environment, not a mind that is driven by environmental forces, but a mind that you claim, you own, you manage, and you drive. Now, reading books is not going to give you this. Nor do exercises without power. But if you can be impacted by one who lives there, if you can attune to the energy of one who lives there, then you have a chance to tap into your own power. So it's not about the masters so much as it is you. Because you can be in the field of the masters as you are in the field of the universe. But unless you attune yourself, unless you're ready and receptive, you will not tap into that field. So you should hold the intention of wanting to attune yourself to the higher frequencies of energy in the universe. And hold the intention to master these powers that you have within you. And hold the intention to stay aligned to that divine center within you. With those words, I'm going to take you into the practice of meditation. It's my absolute joy to lead you to your own power. Because when you begin to vibrate with the power that's within me and the power that's within the universe, we create a synergy that becomes so powerful that it impacts everything around us. Your very seat is impacted. Your very body and its cells are impacted. The environment in which you are is impacted. The family members you're around is impacted. The workplace that you're in is impacted. The social circles that you are in are impacted. So come with me in the inner space. And I can only do that because we all coexist in the same source. So when I go to my source, it's the same source that you exist in. So I only have to go to my source, and I'm connected to you. And our mental spaces coalesce, or they're together, they're joined together. So if I'm thinking something, I'm thinking it in your mind too. The frequency is right there with you. You simply need to heighten your readiness and receptivity to feel it. So I'm thinking in you, and you are inside of me. If this makes any sense to you, this session is going to be a very impactful one. And the energies that we deal with are quantum. They can create change in a moment. It's not like physical things that need time. Energies can impact in a moment. So I'm inviting you to find your own power. I'm inviting you to rise in your own power. I'm inviting you to understand the deeper layers of your mental powers. Come with me in the inner space. The depth of your soul resonates already with all that I'm saying. So just sit comfortably. Try to keep the back as straight as you can. Become aware of the body and its level of relaxation. You want to maintain a relaxed body, and it begins with the mind. If the mind is relaxed, the body will become relaxed. So relaxed mind, no stressful thoughts. Just give it up as much as you can. This space does not support stressful thoughts. Just let your mind let go of everything that is stressful. Give attention in the mental space to peacefulness, restfulness, silence. Listen to the silence. Feel the peace that is there. Let go of any worldly cares at the moment. Just hold your heart at the center of life itself. You came from life. You're nourished by life. You're protected by life. And you can be guided by life. Give attention to the spinal column. It's a vital structure. Energy currents move along the spinal column. Give attention to your breathing. As breath brings in life-giving oxygen to your lungs, as you learned earlier. And breathing also brings in, through Ida Pingala, 2 energy channels, heating and cooling currents into the body. Energy currents. Body has a polar existence. It's governed by the left and right channels of energy. Now, your posture should be witnessing without judgment. Your posture should be no for or no against. No, oh my God, my body is not well. No. No for, no against. Just pure observation. So that you can see everything clearly. And as you become aware of the breathing pattern and the breathing rhythm, breathe out slowly, consciously, gently, and completely. Belly must go in and take your attention right down to the root, perineum area, as you connect with the ground. And as you breathe in, open the belly to breathe, spinal column focus. Open the chest to breathe, spinal column focus. Breathe into the upper area of the chest, shoulders go back. Attention to the back of the neck, medulla, third eye, and then you breathe downwards. As you breathe downwards, follow the center line of the body, there's a meridian there. To the gut, breathe out completely at the gut, and then take your attention right down to the perineum area before you start the breath again. A gentle pause at the end of the out breath, and a gentle pause at the end of the in breath. Remember, witnessing, silence, restfulness. And you have begun healing meditation. Just stay in this process with me. I am doing this in you, you're doing this in me, and we are doing this together in a big field with all of us. That's creating synergy. Give your body a little bit of liberty to move. If the divine energy within you moves your body. If your head wants to just go up a little bit, that's fine. If your shoulders want to go back a little bit, that's fine. If the belly wants to breathe a little more expansively, that's fine. If the posture changes a little bit, that's fine. If you feel a little bit of twisting around, that's fine. If you feel your head makes a little twist, as you breathe in and through left and right, that's fine. If a mantra arises in the mind, let it resonate in the mental space. And just hold a general feeling of well-being. Because at the very center of your being, at the very core of your being, is total well-being already existing. Attune your mind to that, your heart to that, the vital currents of the body to that. Allow your body to come into the smile, that your organs can feel as though they're smiling. That's coming into a beautiful heart space when that happens. And of course, it's a tremendous healing space. Hold in your awareness body cells, and you have amazing body cells. Heart cells that beat in unison. Bone cells that allow you to be in rigidity. Liver cells, they work hard to detox the blood. kidney and bladder cells, spleen cells, the cells of the endocrine system, brain cells, nerve cells. You have incredible cells, skin cells. Begin to create a relationship with all these body cells as they are awesome. And they all carry the genes of your parents and your ancestors, which is another awesome awareness, that you're living with your ancestors. When you begin to feel the vital currents of prana and apana, allow yourself to come more into energy awareness. Prana is the current that opens up the lungs, energizes the senses and the brain. Apana is that which eliminates, empties the lungs. When you breathe out and breathe in slowly and consciously, you have a chance to experience the currents that move them. And when you do, you'll find more effortless action. Not only that, but you will find at the end of the inhalation in the lungs, the prana still moves. And at the end of the exhalation, the apana still moves. So you have the beauty of coming into the pauses with prana and apana, moving seamlessly into one another, which is beautiful. Prana, apana, in ceaseless energy rhythm. That's how I breathe. So if you're breathing in me, in my field, and I'm breathing in your field, then you will certainly pick up this prana apana if you let go and observe. And if there's any kind of tiredness in the body, apart from keeping a positive mind, breathe into the gut lovingly until you can feel the revitalization. And if there is tiredness within you, it may mean that you should bring more air into the lungs. So you open up the ujjayi breathing to more air. Now I'm going to go into the silence with you. That I may support you more. I'm holding all of you in my large field of being. Expand your own field by opening up to the collective presence of the group. Now slowly bring your awareness back to the physical body, if you're not doing it already. And I'm sorry to take you from this space. It's incredibly beautiful, but I didn't want to come out of it. Or I don't want to come out of it. Bring your attention back to the physical body while staying centered in this space. Just open up the body awareness. And slowly bring more oxygen into your lungs. Breathing out, pushing the air out of your lungs. Pull in gently more air into the lungs. Open the belly to breathe. Initially, open the belly. Then when you feel the lower area revitalized, there's more body awareness there, then go to the chest. Breathe into the center of the chest, opening up the rib cage. Opening up the heart area. Heart area is touch and skin. And when you feel more conscious of the warmth in the hands and the warmth in the skin, then take your attention up to the throat. And come into the awareness of hearing. Listening to the sounds of nature around you, or sounds of the environment. And now your mind is more associated with the body once again, with the senses and with the elements of nature. Do the full lung breathing. And then there should be more aliveness in your being, in your physical being. More centeredness in your soul being. More connectedness to the inner space. And here I'm going to do 3 Om sounds and 3 Mahamrityunjaya. So breathing out through the mouth. Shh. In through the nose. Trayambakam yajamahe sugandhem pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityor mokshiyam amritat. Om Trayambakam yajamahe sugandhem pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityor Mokshiyam amritat. Om Trayambakam yajamahe sugandhem pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityor mokshiyamamritat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So welcome back, everyone. Hope you had an excellent meditation. I'm just going to ask Marlene, how is it for you? So Marlene, would you unmute? I'm just curious a little bit. Unmute, Marlene.
I
How is it
have
for
to
you?
admit, Namaskar, can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and
Okay.
clear.
I have to admit, Guru, that I was falling asleep during it. I'm sorry.
That's okay, I saw it. But I wanted you to revitalize.
Well, I'm glad that I had that because maybe I needed that too, but I'm sorry.
No.
It's telling me that my body needs some extra rest.
Yeah, that too. But I hope that throughout your meditation that you would have been able to revitalize it slowly, because meditation can do a lot that sleep also does when the mind is out of the way. But if you can get the mind out of the way whilst you're meditating, it can do a lot of the things that happen during sleep. Body can
My
be
mind was
restored.
out of the way. My mind was out of the way. I was very relaxed.
Very good. But were you belly breathing?
Initially, I was.
No, you should keep it throughout because of the vitality.
Okay.
And then do it lovingly.
All
So,
right. Thank you, Guru.
wishing you a marvelous evening. Okay.
Thank
Namaskar.
you.
And let's take Bhaktan for a moment. Bhaktan, how is it for you? Yeah, how is it for you? How's the meditation for you?
Yes, go. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Yeah. First, I want to say something about your talk before the meditation. It was all I needed, Guruji. It was so. It resonated so much. It feels that's what I'm living for.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was amazing, and the meditation was all about peace and silence and vitality also. So it was really amazing.
So
Guruji.
meditation happened.
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
Yeah.
It came to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I really was from time to time. I can't say all the time, but I was in your space.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. That's
Yeah.
that's exactly what I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in common space. Thank you, Bhaktan. And I want to go to Teresa of Ireland. How is it for you?
Namaskar, Guruji.
Namaskar.
Yes, I found that the exercises beforehand helped me a lot. I was
Fantastic.
feeling my body has been tired
Yeah.
because I've been overdoing it for a while
Yeah.
because of a situation. But I found the exercises did definitely help. The meditation was beautiful, Guruji, and I find that I probably need to do some alternate nose breathing.
Good. Yeah, you could have done that. Yeah. Did you do
I
that?
was a bit, I felt that I was a
Fantastic.
bit blocked on the nose, but I felt that once I got into your space, I just felt so much peace
Beautiful.
and so much, just it was so beautiful.
Yeah. That's how we
Thank
can
you.
nourish each other from the inner
Yes.
space.
Yeah.
Amazing. Have a great rest.
Thank you, Guruji.
Yeah, thank you. And let's take a Abhaya from Romania.
Namaskar, Guruji.
Namaskar.
Do you hear me?
Yes.
Namaskar. I am in an awesome state all the time because I'm connected with you from the deepest space, and I I succeed to be in a, I can say, a continuous state of peace, and this is
Beautiful.
awesome.
Beautiful,
I
beautiful, beautiful.
thank you so much. This is the great achievement, and I'm enjoying every moment.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so
You
much.
stay well.
Pranam, Guruji. Pranam.
Namaskar. Let's take Heather from Austria. Heather, it's beautiful to see you. How's it for you?
Namaskar, Guruji.
Namaskar.
Wonderful. It was wonderful.
Excellent.
I noticed that since the 40 days, I've gone deeper into the silence. And now when you went into the silence today, I don't know how to describe it. Just it's like a thick enveloping me in
Beautiful, beautiful.
energy and taking me so much deeper. And I just love it. It's beautiful.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear. Wishing you a great rest and great to
Thank you
see
so
you
much,
as always.
Guruji.
Namaskar.
Thank you.
Okay, everyone. So it's a joy. I wish I could speak to all of you, but I just chose a few people. So thank you for a marvelous session, and well-being lies in your hands. It begins from within. Doesn't matter what the condition of this body is, this bodysuit that we wear. Doesn't matter what the condition is. Always use your inner being and its power to nourish it. Body deserves to be nourished. It lives in a world that is still polluted in so many ways and challenged, but we need to nourish the body. And we can do that by all these practices that you've done today. So I know some of you need to go to bed now, so I want to wish those of you who are going to bed now a marvelous rest. And those of you who still have some hours left like we do, have a marvelous evening, everyone. So stay in your power. Don't give away your power. Namaskar.